What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's get it. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna take this down. We're gonna do this. We're gonna clear all that out, and we're gonna move to live streaming on Facebook. All right. So, oh man, I forgot to send out the black signal. Let's send out the signal. Let's send out the signal to all the family that's registered. All right, let's get the hair picked. All right. So we are live on Facebook. Let's see. Ouch. Ouch. I love the rebelliousness of my hair. Yeah, like hell no. No, you're not gonna separate us. I like that. I like that. That fighting spirit. That fighting spirit. We got our hair like this to remind us of that nation building spirit. That never say die type shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, family, I want to welcome you. Hold on, let's make sure. All right, we're streaming. We are live right now. I cut myself trying to wash the dishes. Um, you know how them glasses just be breaking and you don't know they crack. You know, maybe when the kids sabotage the glass trying to take me out, but you can't take me out. So we live on Periscope. We live on String.me. We live on Facebook. We're live on Facebook Gye-Nyame Journey. I'm waiting for a signal from our friends at. We're live up on Spreaker. So let's go there and get to the public profile and get to the live show. Okay, we're live. That's beautiful. All right, cool. Post up. Let's see how we doing on Hootsuite. All right, cool. We up on Hootsuite. And according to this, we're live on YouTube as well. So I want to make sure people know that the lines are open. The lines are open for discussion. We got a couple of minutes. I got to get up out of here. 614-556-4535. Beautiful. Click. All right. I need to go and let them know on my Facebook page. We'll get started in a second, family. Just giving people time. I know it's early on a Kuumba morning. I know y'all like, brother, I tell you ain't usually up this early. But you know, with the car down, you know, we got to manage. You got to manage your time. And that's what I'm trying to do, manage my time. So I can make sure that I'm able to do what I need to do. Because I forgot, man. I forgot that this morning, well, I mean, I didn't remember till last night. Actually, I didn't even remember. Somebody had called me about an issue and said, yeah, we supposed to be meeting up at the school so that we could start practicing for Kwanzaa. I'm like, what? What time? 11 a.m. Oh, shit. You know, you know when you do that deep-throated shit. Oh, man. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Did I agree to that? I don't know. I don't know. But since it's out there. Oh, is that Ernie? What's up, Ernie? How you doing today? Huh? It's good to see you, my brother. That's actually my brother. I mean, I got a lot of brothers, but this is like, you know, blood, you know. My brother, right? I guess, you know. So lines are open. Y'all call in. We can discuss what it is you want to discuss. Let me go and post it up on Spreaker so that people know. Call in. Line are open. 614-556-535. So I still got to get the girls up and get them ready to get up out of here. Let's see where we are. I need to go and cue the music. You know, I want to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Come on. Come on, anime. This is the Heart of Simple production. Of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. We gather daily to salute our ancestors. And on the weekends, we are able to discuss a little bit some of the current affairs and some of the fuckeries going on in the world. We can openly discuss it here. And of course, you know, we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Hey, Cleve, can I get that Lado, sir?
Mr. Titty.
Drink your water. Come on. Drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Now grab your bottle, get some water. Crack the cap and get the water. Lift your glass and pour the water. Pour the water. Drink. Or should we say, live, pour, live. Shouts out to the listener leader. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Stretch. Move your body and drink some water. Just move your body. Come on. Drink. Or should we say, move, in. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Just lift your glass. Come on. Drink. Or should we say, lift, toast, then. So refreshing. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Breathe, live, move, toast. Here we go. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Shouts out to Miss Watson. Drink. Lift your glass. Take your breath. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink. Lift your glass. Drink. I want to thank everybody for joining me now and in the future. This is the Daily Toast where we gather to toast our ancestors, and the rules are very simple. We start our day off with some water. Although I have to admit, I didn't start the day off with some water. I started out with some old ass pizza. I mean, I was just sitting there. I have to be honest with you. I couldn't help myself. The damn pizza was sitting there looking at me, talking to me like, man, ain't nobody else gonna eat me, man. Come on, man. Ain't nobody gonna know. And I was looking at the pizza like, nah, man, I gotta do the toast. I gotta try to drink some. Nah, man, you better eat me while the eating's good. So I ate the pizza. I gave in. I was weak. Gave in and ate the pizza. Ain't like I'm dying or nothing. I ain't on the fast or nothing. But hey, but now we're able to do the right thing and drink the water. When you join us on the Daily Toast, we start off with our water and then we toast our ancestors with a health drink, whatever you may consider the health drink. Now, I can give you some suggestions because I know some of y'all, your idea of a health drink is a little bit different. Some of y'all, you know, you know, y'all throwing back some of that brown liquor. I know some of y'all raising up that brown liquor and that potato juice. I know what's going on in Gye-Nyame. I know. But I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Well, I am kind of mad because you ain't saving me none. You know what I'm saying? We a tribe. We got to work together. That means that if you toasting with the brown liquor, you need to go on and throw some to the side for your brother. You know what I'm saying? So on the weekends, we go on and toast when we meet, right? So family, in all seriousness, first things first, Kwanzaa needs your support. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the status is right now, far as have people been doing it or whatever, liking and sharing. But family, share the website. I'm gonna post the website real quick on all of the links. Is www. You don't even have to put www no more. I sound old as hell, but hey, I am old, right? Thank you. I have made it. I have many friends that didn't make it. And those of you that are in my age range, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Got many a friend that did not make it to this point. So I am, I had a young man, because Cleve responds to me when I tell him to do something. He say, okay, old man. Okay, old man. Hey, old man. Boom, boom, boom. There's a couple of other young people at the school that do that too. Hey, old man. And one dude was one of the dudes that's not really familiar with us. He like, oh, he called you old man. I said, man, that's a compliment. What are you talking about? See, and I always wanted to be called that. Because like I said, being a Bruce Lee fan, right? In Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee referred to his elder in a loving way as old man. I love that shit. I said, damn, that's hot. One day I'm gonna be an old man. And look, I made it. I made it to be an old man. So I'm posting it up. So let me go and make sure I post it up here as well. Kwanzaa 365. Columbus Kwanzaa. Columbus Kwanzaa 365.com. Boom. Nope. Okay, cool. It popped up. The link is right there. Go and donate. Those that want to help, because like I said, right now, Kwame is helping. I don't know who else is posting up and helping. Shouts out to Demetrius Miller. And he just commented. I don't see the comment. Uh, yeah, okay. All right, shouts out to you, brother. Mr. Ernie. I see Demetrius Miller commented, so now I gotta find his comment. Let's see what's going on here. Because I got comments coming in slowly but surely. Because I know, like early in the morning, a lot of young people, still sleep. But some people my age, we just like, shit, what the hell? Might as well ain't nothing else going on. But I'm trying to get 2 pages for this because I got to type out the list. So I'm gonna work on typing up the list. Uh, I got a majority of the money, so I'm gonna send what money I got in, so we get this page space that we need, reserve the pages, and just go and put up the daily toast, put up those ancestors, so that y'all can be at home and y'all can do it just in case something happened and I'm not able to do it. Which, we hope that we will always be able to do it. But shit happens. Shit happens. So one day, one of y'all might need to fill in for me. That's what tribe do, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what we supposed to be able to do. And I love the fact that y'all liking and sharing the show because, like I said, the whole piece is building culture, right? And I know a lot, you might be wondering, what does this have to do with building culture, Brother Hatim? You know what I'm saying? When we poor and we remember those people we come from, right? We are, um, we are we are connecting ourselves to our history, to our personal history, right? And by us calling our ancestors together, we are connecting those personal histories to make something greater, right? And and that's the role of Gye-Nyame. We building culture, right? We building culture. I ran into another story. This one years ago. I told y'all the one yesterday about the flake of truth. But in the beginning, when the Creator created the world, and man and woman was on the planet, they on the planet for a very long time, and they kept asking and badgering the Creator to give them the truth. Give us the truth. We want the truth. We want the truth. And the Creator would be like, nah, y'all don't want the truth. I'm just yeah, listen, just chill. No, but human beings being human beings, like, no, man, no. We want the truth. We want to know the truth. And the Creator said, listen, if I give you the truth, it's going to be the end of everything that you think that you know. We want the truth. He said, you can't handle the truth. He said, yes, we can. So the Creator formed the truth into a giant mirror. Now these was ancient people. They was strong, right? And he took this giant mirror and he put it in their hands and they had to work together to hold it. The man was holding good and the woman was holding good. And this went good for a little while. But that damn truth became heavy. And they was looking at themselves and they got tired of looking at themselves because it was a mirror. Remember this. They're looking at themselves. This damn thing is heavy and eventually they drop the truth. The truth falls and hit the ground and shatters into I don't know how many pieces. And at each piece of the glass that shattered, of the mirror that shattered, a different individual from a different group, a different race was formed. And they came up out of the dust, just like the original man and woman, and looked down, seen the little piece of mirror and picked it up and said, I have the truth. And they went in their own direction, not realizing that they didn't have the whole truth. They only had a piece, but they had enough to go and create something, right? Because remember, the truth in this story was shaped and formed as a mirror. So that what does that tell you about the truth? Where does the truth come from? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna let y'all go and wrestle with that one there for a second. I don't want to start no trouble. I don't want you asking the pastor no complicated questions. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but you do know that one of the challenges of Gye-Nyame journey is to blow up those old paradigms. We got a lot of old paradigms that we gotta go and get through, family. Because if not, we're gonna be messed up, man. So let me go and put on my talking music. Now this right here, this is called Cheese Grits. This is by brother Shaka. Right? So, I'm gonna be talking up under this. If somebody call in, good. I'll get the call. If not, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna rock it. Cause I only got a couple minutes because I got a lot of stuff I gotta get in order without having a car. So, but Gina especially liked this song because this is the track that I used to put her show together. And if anybody want to link to the show, let me know. Because Gina did about 4 or 5 shows, and they still be practicing. It's just a matter of me getting the time. But when I get this new camera, this new thing for my phone, I'm gonna go and show them how to work it so that they can start putting some creative stuff together. I mean, cause they got some nice little children concepts. Now I still the black signal is up and running now, and to get on the daily toaster list, you text toaster to 77292. Once again, you dial toaster to 77292. Okay? To just get on. Now listen, I want to be very clear. To just get on the black signal, and that's the signal that I send out for events that are coming up. Like when we're doing the per arc, or when we're doing an event like Kwanzaa, or we're having a movie night, or we have warrior training. Now, when I have a list strictly for that, right? And you could just type in G&J and you could get that. Now, Daily Toasters get everything. So they get text every day. They get woke up out their sleep. When I get up to do shows, they get all the text. Folk Tales for Grown Folks, those that want to do Folk Tales for Grown Folks, they get a signal when Folk Tales for Grown Folks come on. That's every Kujichagulia, as well as receive the black signal. So everything includes the black signal, right? But the Daily Toasters get everything. So let me see. Is there anything else? Well, right now I'm going through some old tapes that's on YouTube, some esoteric type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'll share some of that with y'all. Maybe I won't. But I did that one story I told you about, the piece of truth. So that, because all I got to do is hear a story one time, and most times it's like, boom, I'm off and running, because, and this is what we have to deal with and really understand, that our ancestors, family, is there a link to the cheese grits instrumental? Nah, there's not. If Shaka jump on here, I can let him know that you interested, because he gifted that to me, but I ain't gonna mess up his hustle. All right, so family, make sure you drink your water. As you can hear, I'm a little bit congested, so what did I do? All right, y'all ready for this? So once again, I don't know why. I do know why. I'm extreme. I'm not in denial of that. But I started taking cold showers again. So on this one shower, right, I just exposed the top of my head. So it's like I take a hot shower, boom, wash up, boom, boom, boom. Then to kind of jump start me, especially when it's cold like this, boom, I take a cold shower. Now, I know a lot of y'all like, that's crazy. But listen, if you're trying to lose weight, if you need to get your immune system active to things going on within your body, you know what I'm saying? If you, just to jumpstart your day, a cold shower is excellent, man, because what a cold shower do, first off, it causes your pores to close, right? When you immerse your head into cold water, it helps strengthen the barrier that helps keep a lot of stuff outside of the brain. It also forces your body to start warming up, which causes it, like if you haven't eaten anything, like for example, a cold shower in the morning. For those that want to lose weight, check this out. A cold shower in the morning. When you wake up, that's called your body is in a fast. That's why the first meal of the day is called break breakfast. We say breakfast, but it's break fast. So your body has not, if you haven't eaten anything while you, because I know some of y'all keep shit by your bed, but that's cool. That's your business. I ain't gonna tell everybody, right? But if you wake up and you're hungry and you get in and you take just a couple minutes, you take a warm shower, and then you end it with a cold shower, cause your body to get cold. As soon as your body get cold, it automatically will start seeking fuel to burn. And the best fuel for your body to burn is fat. You know what I'm saying? That's why it has fat reserve. Not just so you could be big, but so that it have extra energy to burn. Right? So if you start taking a cold shower in the morning and like holding off on eating breakfast, it causes your body to go into ketosis, which it'll start burning fat, right? And if you cut out sugar for like a week or 2 weeks, you really start noticing the difference, right? In your body, because your body will start burning the fuel reserves. Now, the thing we got to understand about the human body and basically the way we're designed as human beings is designed to find the easiest way to do shit, right? The body is not trying to burn energy. The way we're designed, we're not trying to burn unnecessary energy. So if we can lay around and get those calories, a lot of us we're gonna do that. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the way we're designed as human beings. So now, because it's like boom, conserving energy just in case of emergency. I don't ask me how it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But you see lions doing it. You see all the other animals do it. They chill until it's time for quick action. But because our lifestyles have provided us with means of getting food without really having to get out and hustle. Because I want y'all to think about this. Back in the day, our ancestors really used to have to hustle to eat. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no throwing no shit in the microwave. It's like if you was gonna have a hot meal, you had to get out and get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people might have had to go hunt the meat. You had to pick the shit. You had to prepare it. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no cans and shit. You know what I'm saying? They really used to have to work. So you know what I'm saying? The human body is designed to just chill. It's designed to chill until it's time for action. And like I said, you don't believe me? Watch some of those wildlife shows. You don't never see you don't see no monkeys doing no goddamn jumping jacks. You know what I'm saying? They ain't swinging in them trees unless they have to. You don't see no lions doing that shit either. So let's be clear. So it's not just us, but that's the way life is. It's like, boom, I'm going to chill until it's time for action. But because of the lifestyle and the way we have been able to develop the lifestyle, human beings spend their whole life chilling. So when it comes time for action, they can't react. So we have to put reasons to be active in our lives. We have to put reason to move in our children's lives, because if not, they will sit there and blow up. And some of us, some of us know people that do this. They'll sit around and they won't do shit. You be like, good grief, you ain't uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable for you. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. So with the Daily Toast, what we do is we strive to promote the health. So in the song, you know what I'm saying, take your breath. Even with all this congestion, I have to practice my breathing, causing all that mucus to get up out of there, because that's what it's supposed to do. So when I took the cold shower, it supercharged my immune system, and that shit I don't know what it's attacking. Whatever's in my body is like, now it's all up in my nose, and I can't get it out right now. But you still have to breathe. You have to drink clean water. I'm experimenting with aquifer water and spring water. Got to eat a culturally appropriate diet, or at least move towards a culturally appropriate diet, or add culturally appropriate elements to your diet. Okay? Like, for example, what do you mean, Brother Hatim? Coconut oil, palm oil. You can have some of those. I know some people be like, the oils are horrible. Okay. So it's half the other shit that we eating. It ain't bad as some of this other shit. A lot of greens, beans, uh, not just white potatoes, but like those yams. And family, one of the things that we really need to look at is those African yams, right? Because there's whole cultures built up around the African yam. And we really need to look at adding some of these foods to our diets. A lot of it, like those of us that's eating a lot of greens, that's more along the line of in line with how we ate, as well as so here we go. I'm gonna put on another tune. This one is called Cannon. It's the extended piece. This is by Brother Kid Magic. He made it for me years ago, but I didn't know how I was gonna integrate this into doing the show until Shaka kind of reminded me, say, man, I wrote that stuff so that you could talk up over it. You know, I'm like, shit, I got a whole lot of tracks like that. I got like Kid Magic sent me about 5 of them. Well, no, my fault. Kid Magic gave me about 15 of them, right? So, and like I said, so family, without any further ado, what we need to do is go and drink our water, right? So let me do this. Let's see. I thought I put Judgment Day on here. Oh my God. I know I downloaded Judgment Day. I got Cheese Grits on here twice. So let's get Cheese Grits. One of the Cheese Grits off. Judgment Day. There you go. All right, so this is a cut by Brother Shekel and Oski. Right? It's kind of rough, but I'm going to play it for y'all while I drink my water.
So with no further delay, let's give him our undivided attention and let's receive Brother Minister Nuri Muhammad with a warm round of applause. All praise be to Allah.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, family. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is indeed his messenger. I'd like to greet my brothers and my sisters in the greeting words of peace of Assalamu alaikum. How's everybody today? All praises are due to Allah. I'm doing well myself, striving in Allah's name to make my word my bond. Thanking Allah to be able to celebrate a Savior's Day. To actually have met a Lord and a Redeemer for the black man and woman in the whole world if they only but understood. And I'm talking about the greatest black man that has ever lived other than God himself, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yeah, Columbus most dangerous up in here for the year 2014. Yeah, Grind Right Entertainment. It's got you calling on your Jesus. Come and kill your pork chops. Ain't nobody asleep. It's getting deep. It's time I red shot. The enemy keep this picture from the scripture. Break your daily picture. Because you a devilish crazy. Got to display. You see the picture. Vision it clearly. Maybe too many not to hear me. Just how you get body coming from my lot so severely. Rain, snake, yelling earthquakes. The world will shake. Let's watch these white feathers fall. Feathers your fate. Vanilla killer, cause it's judgment day. Ain't no mistaking running high. It's about time you break the slavery. Look what you did to me and other black people. Made us to live inferior. Treat us like we ain't equal. Trick us with Christianity. Taught us about a trinity. Gradually there's a hell. Blind with no unity. If you with me wanna break these chains, united we stand tall. Let's go unity like the final call. We must follow these teachers. Let's make it through Judgment Day. Black woman, black man, unite white folk gon' thank. For the way she did black slaves and the Lord, they're raised to be in one page. I'm not a ghetto, filling up the graves. Vanilla killer, it's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hiding, ain't no running, ain't no getting away. Right? Vanilla killer, it's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hiding, ain't no running, ain't no getting away. See what's wrong with the way we live? Crazy spirit, fornicating with crazy women. It's crazy living. You programmed and make we dead. Just sit down, have a seat, homie, and pay attention. BET wants you to see the cars, clothes, and blame. That's what they show you to program you just to watch these things. To make it worse, they even show you how to go and get it. Get you a pot and some water, jump on the stove and whip it. Guess you don't understand the reason why you wear a chain. Cause he's still a slave, it's different, yet he's still the same. They blowing up our buildings, they poisoning our food, they poisoning our mind, we sick and we ain't got the flu. And you don't got a clue, cause you addicted to Jerry Springer and Dr. Who, whatever they got for you. Killing each other, thinking it's what we gotta do. And his name is coming soon. Just want to change teachers, let's make it through Judgment Day. Black woman, black man, unite, white folk, black day. For the rich, you the black slaves, send the Lord. Their raised to be the front page. A lot of damage, filling up his race. The million killer, it's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hiding, ain't no running, ain't no getting away. No, the million killer, it's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hiding, ain't no running, ain't no getting away. We in these last days, they still don't wanna give us reparations, and they still don't wanna offer us the land to build the black nation, so we can show that we started civilization, the first people on earth. Take it for what it's worth. This is God's so we give it, we take it, we use the forward. For real hurts, but it's power we get, or else it gets worse, hard reverse. You even got the nerve to go on the internet. Who does that? Sleep with the enemy. That's the boost that I take heed to the lessons taught by Elijah Muhammad. Drop the biscuit, favorite tip, Allah. We got Islamic, believe in his prophet. Believe in the oneness of the Almighty. He's present with us, the wicked, the slimy, by man, he grinded, the time's up. You try 6, 7 years, no more, no, you can't just. But it's after the short, that should get up. Can keep your false preaching, save us all from the people final call. Listen, Muhammad says, let's follow his teachers. Let's make it through Judgment Day. Black woman, black man, unite, white folk, brown pay. For the way she could have black slaves sent the Lord. Their raised to be the front place. A lot of damage, filling up the graves. Vanilla killer, it's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hiding, ain't no running, ain't no getting away. Nope, vanilla killer, it's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hiding, ain't no running, ain't no getting away.
That was Judgment Day by Brother Shechem featuring Brother O'Skeen. Crime Life Entertainment. My family. G-House. Stand up. All right, so here we go, family. We're about to do the toast. Get your help drink. Lift those glasses up, right? And you better not have no Kool-Aid, and you better not have you grown, right? We toast with glasses. We like that sound right there, right? Come on now. We lift up our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up that glass. We lift up our glass and we salute and we say Ashe, welcoming the energy into the room. Now we move to the stars of the show. So we're going to toast our ancestors. Our personal ancestors, all the ones that y'all share with me. If there's anybody new on the line and you want your ancestors to be put on the list, yeah, hey, Sugar don't be playing Vanilla Killer. It's the Judgment Day. Ain't no hide, ain't no running, ain't no getting away. Nope. Sugar hot. So if you have ancestors that you want to add to the list, if you're on the show now, you can post them up. The Facebooks, well, all that stuff will post up on here, right? And I should be able to see it. If not, then like I said, you get in contact with me. You can inbox me that information, or like even you could text it to 77292. You know what I'm saying? You could text your ancestors to 77292, right? You know, of course, you're going to have to opt in to go on and receive text from me. But hey, I mean, you know, fair trade is not robbery. And remember, family, support Kwanzaa, man, because I want to keep it free. I want to keep it hot. I want to keep it, I want to keep it growing, because last year we was packed up in there. So here we go. Call on our ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rose Lee Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Pendergast, and Alina, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Toppin, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Sapet Mount Rob, Malika Fakor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, and Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley, Miss Jerry, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., let me be clear. Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kill Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Ritterman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah J. Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Agosto Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walls, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Ann Patricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Washington Hammonds, Drill Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Novena Hall, Freeman Bankston, Mae Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amitep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Allen O'Hara, Frederick Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. Coming from the book. I got one more to add, but I got to reach out to somebody before I do that. We got Miss Nigella Parrish, and I think her ceremony is today. Wow. Miss Nigella Parrish, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Watchers, Shelby McClendon, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Mazarine Cofer, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Jacqueline Broadus, Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Edward R. Benson Sr., Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shechem Aha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley. What am I doing? I know I be downloading stuff, man. This don't make no damn sense. This don't make no sense. Oh my God. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. Hey, Clay, wake up your sisters, please. All Ron McCormick Sr. is brilliant, easy. Rayshon Easley, JaVale McCormick, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Darren Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin. By the way, this is Shine Like Music by Shaka. Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Muriel Alice, Elizabeth Battles, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Baba Naeem, Tim Butler, Tim Butler, Ramey, Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bet Vaughn. Excuse me, it's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Sasha and Gina! It's time to get up! Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Rome Alls here in West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Miss Vanilla, Elvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Natty Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manning Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer. Real life here. Sasha! You better not be yelling up there. Get up! You and Gina. Once again, it's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Vivian Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manning Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Saunders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eulin and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie, Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, and Nino Baby Hatch, Senior Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, David Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becker, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott. It's Hallie Johnson. George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Jennifer Sensabaugh, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Nelon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Charles Lee Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Quintup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catley, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DeFriedis Hines, Annis Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, and Wilson Headley. Shouts out to all of our ancestors. We raise up our glass proudly, and we salute our ancestors, and we say, what we say, Shasha? Ashe. She said it with attitude, but she said it, and we move on. We go from there, we move to the present moment.
Damn, Ron, come on!
Okay, do that while I got the music playing. Don't have the same effect. So, in the present moment, we are on Kuumba. This is known as, for those that don't speak the language, this is Kuumba. Kuumba, right? Kuumba means creativity. The demonic principle of the day is order. The color is orange. Cause and effect is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwame. It's your name. It's your day, Kwame. It's your day. It's your day, Kwame. It's your day. It's your day, Kwame. It's your day, Kwame. It's your day, Kwame. It's your day. And also, it's Alma's Day. Uh-oh. What's up, all those Almas out there? I know a couple of Almas. And it's your day. So, family, activate those reticular formation. We are on the hunt for our principles today. And the principle that in particular that we're looking for is Kuumba, creativity. Snap a picture, take a video, post it up. Hashtag found creativity. Hashtag found Kuumba. Hashtag Kuumba found. Hashtag creativity found. Hashtag, I don't know, hashtag something with creativity in there. Hashtag found my principle Kuumba. I don't know. But whatever you do, let's start looking for what we want. You know what I'm saying? Like hunters of the old days. They used to find what they was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like a tracker. I'm fine. You're tracking it down. We're hunting down the principles so we can start building up the ability to see what it is that we need to see rather than what the world wants us to see. Right? Our mind is hardwired to focus on the negative. Right? And all of us is struggling. We struggle with that in our life. It's hardwired because those negative things could take away our lives. If I miss that snake, right? If I miss that bush, you know what I'm saying, with the tiger line up in them up, that was my life, right? If I didn't notice that bear that was 200 yards away, if I didn't notice him before he noticed me, I would be a meal, right? So our minds are hardwired to find the issues, the problems. But what we need to start doing is resetting our minds so that we can start locating not only the dangers, because I ain't saying we need to stop looking for the dangers, but we also need to start resetting our minds so that we can find what we're looking for. So we raise our glass to celebrate this moment, because in this moment, we're going to find what it is we're looking for. We're going to find these principles. From there, we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We toast them, we celebrate them in advance so that one day, when it's our time to be toasted and our time to be poured for, they can call our names. And we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to all of our relations and we toast and we say, Ashe. From there, you know where we go? It's your time. What is it that you need? We call this that selfish toast. What is it that you need? Right? I know what I need. Right? Need a vehicle right now. Right? We're working on it. Right? Ancestors come through. Family come through. It's about to pop off. Right? Y'all about to see it. Right? So we lift up our glass. I'm getting my girls up so we can get ready. Because for those that don't know, if you're not part of the Black Signal right now, we just sent out the message that we got warrior training today at 2 p.m. over at the school. But also, we got people coming in to start practicing for Kwanzaa. We getting Kwanzaa ready for y'all, family. It's going to be hot. You need to be in the house and you need to be in support. So we lift up our glass. And this for you. Selfish, what is it that you need? Ashe. From their family, we move, and I toast the most beautiful, significant, most important, most powerful, wisest, most inspiring individual in the room. And you know who that is? That's you. That's you. That's you. Right? Because in order to be down with us, you got to be spectacular, right? You got to be awesome. You got to be godly. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm toasting you because you the shit. And we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I'm going to go and sip on this. If somebody want to call in, we can have a conversation. We can do that. If not, I can get off of here and do what I need to do around the house to keep peace and get up out of here and get to that school, right? So I'm gonna sit. Also, I'm gonna pull out some of this ginger because I need some of this ginger in my life right now. Help get some of this. Huh? Damn. Y'all want a piece? Help. You sure? Help clear you up. All right. Walk around with the sniffles all day if you want. Not Brother Hatim. No, Lord. You said what? You what? Oh, okay. But I do need to get. Y'all do need to get us up with this ambrosia. Come on. Come get the medicine. Come on. This one is strong. It's not that sweet, so you go and take a shot. Take it to the head, girl. That was whack. You ain't even swallow. Come here.
I did swallow.
Come on, Gina G. Y'all gonna have to learn how to make this. I ain't gonna be able to make it forever. You're gonna make your own. All right. But first you got to learn the basics before you make your own. This right here is a line. This one has been, I've been allowing this one to sit. Well, y'all been with me since we started with this one, right? Shit, it's been, shit. I gotta get a barrel clear so I go and get these Kwanzaa orders out. Oh, God. Mm-hmm. Huh? It gets your belly moving. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all don't want to listen to me. Y'all want to take all this other stuff. Let's get everything that's going to help clean you out. You want some more?
No.
Y'all some suckers. Real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. All right. Since there's no call-ins, no questions, any questions out there? We are live on Facebook, both pages on Facebook, both pages on YouTube. We're live on stream.me, and we're live on Periscopes. Any questions? I'm answering all questions. Well, all questions that I can answer.
Daddy.
Yes. Uh-oh. Old man, can you expound on your opinion of Elijah Muhammad? Hold on. Old man, can you expound on your opinion on Elijah Muhammad, preferably with his relationship to Malcolm? I know it's early. My bad. No, it's not. Nah. Not a question as much as just a perspective. Now, check this out. Would there be a Malcolm without Elijah? Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad had a very, very important relationship. It was Elijah Muhammad that woke up Malcolm X. It was Elijah Muhammad that inspired Malcolm to become who he became. So Elijah Muhammad, we got a call coming in on Uber conference. So Elijah Muhammad is very important, and Elijah Muhammad and the relationship between Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X illustrates something very important that we need to reinvigorate in our community. That relationship between the elder and the younger, right? The elder and the warrior, the elder and the nation builder. Now, far as all the stuff that happened after that, I done seen shit like that happen and pop off throughout the community. So it ain't just that ain't just limited to the Nation of Islam. Sometimes teachers and students need to go in different directions. So, and that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? So whoever called in, I'm up. So feel free to call back. Didn't mean to put you on hold. You know what I'm saying? But so Elijah Muhammad was very important. Now, sometimes what happens is that when a student try to go in their own way, whew, that ginger got oh,
I told you.
that sometimes that teacher dynamic, you know what I'm saying, the teacher and student dynamic, what needs to happen sometimes is that what happens with a lot of teachers in our community is that they get mad. They get upset when the student starts to grow and maybe even outpace them. And but as good mentors, and we have to know when it's people's time to move on, right? And I don't know if that see because I don't have all the details of the inside of what happened. I got other people's opinion. I wasn't there. I don't know. But for me, Elijah Muhammad was very, very important in the development of Malcolm X. And anybody that say that's not true is a goddamn idiot. It was Elijah's program that Malcolm stuck to that turned him into Malcolm X, that took him from Malcolm Little to Malcolm X, and even into El Hajj Malik El Shabazz. Those very foundational lessons. Now the beat that they had after that, that was on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But and their relationship, I mean, we fall out. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people out there I'm talking to right now, I done fell out with you too. Or you done fell out with me. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we need to stop looking for blame in that situation and just understand that's 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 part of the human experience. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope I dealt with that. Because hey, I'm just saying because that teacher-student relationship is very important. I think that's part of one of the pieces that we really need to focus on with Elijah and Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? There was not if it wasn't for one, it definitely wouldn't be the other. Definitely wouldn't be the other. So we got to be clear on that. You wanna? Hey, yeah, hey, I'm on here. Don't be arguing. Sasha, if you go down the basement, there's a blue small cover that's on top of my file cabinet, right up under the stairs. You can get that. Hello? Somebody on? Hello?
Yeah, I've been on.
Girl, hold on. I don't see you on my thing. What's going on? You ain't been
No,
on.
I'm just tuning in. I had to get off earlier, but I wanted to. I don't know if you talked about warrior training today.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what time is it? And do you know the food situation? And
You know what? I ain't even
I've
think
been
about
trying
the
to
damn
reach your
food.
ass, so
You
I had
sure
to call
have
in
you.
on the live line.
I wish I could be like you lying, but no, you telling the truth because she has been reaching out. Food situation is dire.
Okay, so is anybody cooking today that you know of for
No,
the?
I listen. I didn't take care of it because I mean, once my car went down, that's where my mental energy went. I don't know if Deshaun probably was planning on going to purchase something. I don't know. I because like I said, I'm struggling on about getting up here to the spot anyway. Because I forgot that Sister Roni wanted to have practice, so they want to practice every week all the way up until Kwanzaa. Um, so I, I, I guess I volunteered to be there at 11 o'clock. So I got to make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. But I'll be up there
Okay,
at 11.
well, because I got my grandson got play practice from 9 to 12. So I have to try to make something in between those times. I guess that's quick and easy and not too expensive.
Right. Like I said, let me know how much
So,
and we work it out.
so anyway, but yes, the book. Hopefully, I don't forget it. But the book, Getting Ready by Baba Curtis Standifer. I recommend everybody read that book. It's a short read, but a powerful read. And the brother that wrote the book, came to our class yesterday.
What?
And yeah.
Is he
And
still
he
in
broke
town?
down a kind of stuff, huh? I wish I should have. I guess I should have announced that he was gonna come, but I don't know. He was we made an appointment with him, and he came yesterday, and we went through the book with him. And one of the pieces that was really important to me, which is always important, but one of the things that stood out most to me is the rites of passage, the different things that we should be teaching our youth, and it's even from, like, I had to talk to you about the incorporating the wood shop at some point and different things, and talking to them about how can I say this? Like with the males, they need somebody there to talk to them about their maleness, or they should maybe separate the boys from the males.
Be a little bit more specific. What do you mean by maleness? In this,
about their sexuality, their sex, what they're experiencing with their body.
Time out. We living in a gender fluid society. You got to come a little bit. You got to be clear. You know what I'm saying? Do we talk about gender fluidity in our movement?
We're gonna talk about gender from our I don't know if I want to say from our African perspective. Okay, we're gonna talk about gender from what I was used as a nation building perspective, and we are living in a society now that is promoting this quote unquote gender fluidity, and it doesn't matter
be what I want to be.
And we should talk to our young men, because right now we are in a place where we need to be nation building, and we can't be nation building if we're not producing balanced families and producing families. So it's important that, because we're in this society now, that when they start having certain feelings, we got the schools that a lot of schools now are teaching that it's okay to be that way. And, so if they may have, just because you may be 10, 11 or whatever, and you may have felt some type of experience, and then you're kind of confused about, well, am I this or am I that? Because somebody, I don't have man parts, but I'm assuming like somebody brushed up against me, and this may have happened. And at school they're teaching them, oh, well, you're gay if that happens, and there's nothing wrong with you being gay. That just means you like men. Where on the other hand, we need to be counteracting that, because that's such a young age. You
don't know what the
fuck
this is what
happened, and that does not mean you're that.
Right.
Being
able to have real conversations between males, male to male and female to female, about who we are as an African people and how we look at the world.
Right, there we go. Even from a sexual perspective. Oh, yeah. And that's very important. Can't have an African
world without sex.
Say what?
Can't have an African world without sex.
Right. So it's sex. Very important. I've seen this video on Facebook with a young woman, sister. She had a little boy in the car with her, and he had to be about maybe 5 years old. And he was like, bitch, you know what, bitch? You be doing too much, bitch. And she was like, oh, what you mean I be doing too much? And he's like, honey, bitch. And snapping his fingers and twitching his hand like, girl, And it was like she was with her best friend,
Mm-hmm.
And there was no, I could tell she didn't have a lot of strong male energy around to give him a different perspective.
Woo!
So, and a lot of times, I hate to say it, oh God, I don't know who's listening.
Go ahead.
But sometimes, we encourage that behavior, as I see a lot of black women who encourage that behavior.
Right.
They got their best gay friend, honey, and they honey. No.
See, now, my issue, for me, if an individual is grown and they decide that path, all power to them. You understand what I'm saying? But the issue that I
Right,
have,
grown.
right, the issue I have is when we are trying to influence young people who have not really experienced life or who they are. That's what I have an issue.
Right.
That's when I have an issue with it because because gender fluidity is okay once you have explored the gender that you was born in. You know what I'm saying? That's okay.
Right.
That's your choice. You know what I'm saying? If you male and you that's more women for me. Go on. Do you? You know what I'm saying? And I like I said, the piece is if we raise our children right, we ain't got to worry about a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
right.
And we got to have the proper influences around them and do our work. And I know some people will get mad about that shit, but it is what it is.
Because they have now, I've been told. I was reading an article recently where a lot of, I don't know what state this was in, but the schools have that's a part of the sexual education piece, is the transgender piece.
Mm-hmm.
And
if you're gonna
what
cover that, you
happened
gotta cover all
was
that.
there was a black man came up to the school. It was the grandfather, where the young boy came home. He was in preschool, even, I think. But he came home. No, he was 4. Yeah, preschool. He came home and he was in a had said teacher had him put a dress on that day.
What?
Yeah.
Say what?
And so the teacher put a dress on him that day. He was going to be a
Grandpa went up
girl
there
for the
immediately.
day.
He was going to be what?
So a girl for the day.
Grandfather went up there and kicked somebody's ass, didn't
he? He went up there going off, and they told him that, they made him out to be, this homophobe type dude, and it didn't go well for the grandfather. And the teacher told him, well, he's 4 years old. It doesn't matter, and people are people, and this whole thing. So I'm saying they starting young, and out of all this, and he went to a predominantly white
preschool
school, and he was the only black child in there, and he's the one she picked out to put the damn dress on. You know what I'm saying? So it's just an all around attack. And like you said, well, if you grown and that's what you're doing, but see, when you're young, people's minds are molded. Even
right.
When it comes to this gender thing, even though they can say you're born, I think some people may be born like that, but some people are not. I don't think it's fair to say everybody who is like that was born that way. I just can't. I don't even think that makes sense.
I'm not that wise. I don't know nobody that's wise that knows what's clicking in the motherfucker's genes like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If motherfucker want to say that, or if father fucker want to say that, by all means. You know what I'm saying? Do you.
Mm-hmm.
But allow the children to be children. Allow the children, because it's like, gender roles play an important factor in protecting the community. Period.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Gender roles play an important factor in protecting who we are. We culturally, we had an assignment for men. We have assignment for women. Now, I know people feel funny about that now, but that shit helped us make it through. Helped us make it through.
Exactly. And when we cross or we don't make definite lines, there is no lines. That's when you start seeing, even with these young men, you'll see them fighting these young girls because there is no line.
Now,
we're the same.
Let me put that, because with the young ladies, listen, I do kind of remember this, but them girls are aggressive.
You ain't telling nobody. I raised a boy.
Them girls run up like up to a certain age. These girls run up on these boys like that. I was like, oh my god.
Exactly, and it's getting worse. But see, this is what kind of confuses me with the whole gender fluidity shit, and we're all the same shit. You're all the same till that motherfucker hit you in your mouth, and
Right.
then it's like, how could you hit me? I'm a
I'm
girl.
a girl.
We all the same, until that happens and
Oh yeah.
shit. But so I think we should definitely, and we got a lot of young men now that are in prison, in jail over situations like that because they're using that to their
Oh
advantage
man.
by incarcerating our brothers on these bogus ass domestic violence charges that they trump up so fucking high that these brothers are doing double digits in the penitentiary and in jail because they had a scuffle or something with their girl, and the system gets
Wait,
right
hold
behind.
on. Who wasn't a girl when the scuffle started? Just be clear about that shit.
Right.
You ran up on them like a man. And I'm not justifying, and I know some of y'all gonna take this shit and be like, oh no. No. Some of y'all really need, we really need to start having these conversations in our community and start checking certain behaviors because you can't approach.
Got to.
Hey, but hold on. This is real life at Gye-Nyame. Hey, Clay, come get this girl some cereal so she can stop running and walk around here asking me if I'm done yet. Real
Are we
life
there
here.
yet? Are we done
Real
yet?
life here, Gye-Nyame journey. Let's see if anybody else is commenting. All right, Sister Nia, I'm thinking I'm going to make a batch. I just have to decide on when I will have batches available during Kwanzaa. A lot of people is requesting ginger. So I got to take care of Elder Ori Bianchi. So after he get his ginger, everybody else got their ginger because he ordered a specific ginger. So I'm thinking about doing about 5 gallons of ginger, just straight. I'm gonna pile as much ginger as I can up in there so that y'all can get the healing effect. And I think I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit of cayenne in that shit, right? Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. That's just good for this time of year, especially.
Oh, exactly. Exactly, because I'm feeling myself opening up right now. I'm burning up. Mm-mm-mm.
So I
And
just wanted to say, we got to look at those different things. And the brother, I wish you would have came, but you didn't know. But I
I ain't have a
remembered your
ride.
car was down
You know,
too,
I'm
so I
still
don't
right.
think you would have been able to make it.
Right. Shit, I'm bumping rides right now. So it is what it is.
Well, how you gonna get to the dang on warrior training today?
Well, this is your first lesson in Gye-Nyame. It's a method known as make it happen. Make that shit happen.
Okay, you can make it. Well, make it happen, Cap.
Make it happen. So,
Make it happen. You gotta make it happen. So, okay. Well, I ain't gonna stay long because I gotta get my grandson over here to the play practice.
what play in?
Goldilocks is on trial.
That little loose girl
I
need to
think
be
she's
on
on
trial.
trial for murder or some shit.
Yeah.
What's she on trial for, Levon? Vaughn, what's Goldilocks on trial for?
Prostitution.
Oh, because she
Prostitution.
broke into the Bears' house and wrecked their crib up. Yeah, basically, she on trial for that.
I hope she get life. But all she gotta do is shed a white girl tear, and they gonna let her go. She could have killed one of
Well,
them
my
goddamn bears.
grandson, he's somebody that. What's your name again? Merwin, the big bad wolf, and he's one of her alibis. Okay.
Oh, she hang with the big bad wolf.
Yeah, she hang with the big bad wolf.
We know that hoe up to no good. We know she up. We know she up to no good. She gonna shed them
Up to no
Becky
good.
tears. Them Becky tears is magical. Everybody in the court gonna soften up and be like, "Girl, I don't care if you killed the baby bear. He probably deserved it, baby. You
Well,
get 3
the
months
big bad wolf,
probation."
that's the black man coming to the white woman's rescue.
It's
All right,
the
well, I'm going to get off here. I got to get moving. So I'm going to try. Hopefully, I'll be there around, you say, 2 o'clock?
Yep. That's when we gonna start. I think we starting.
Okay, well, post something up, would you?
All
Because I
right.
had people that wanted to come.
You didn't
Bring their children.
get anything on the on your phone.
Oh, I don't know. Shit, I don't think so. I don't think so. I have to look and see. But put something on Facebook. So, because I have some younger people who was inquiring through my grandson's mom wanting to bring their
All
son.
right, cool. So
So,
I'll do that. I'll post it up right now. I'm gonna post something up right now for
matter of fact,
those
we're
that.
gonna have to just make like a steady flyer and just change the date. So
Right,
that's more.
right,
It's
right.
more eye catching because people don't always catch stuff when they post videos if they see words. People like
That's
pictures.
true. That's true. They like pretty pictures, like little kids and shit. You saying black
Yeah.
people like children and shit. I heard you with your racist ass. Pull it together. Stop talking about us. That's what's
Okay.
wrong with us. We talk
All
about
right.
each
Well,
other all
I
the
will
time.
see you when I get there.
All right,
All right. Peace.
peace. All right, family. For those that don't know, she's talking about the warrior training that we will be having today. At 2 p.m., we will be meeting at Millennial Community School. We will also be up there so that those groups that will be performing during Kwanzaa can have some space so that they can practice as well. So we got a whole bunch of groups coming through. I hope to see you there. I hope to see you there, and I need to go and post something up. What's wrong with you? What? Uh, I wanna go. So, so it's real life here, Gye-Nyame journey. I got a little girl with attitude. She don't want to go. And you know what I say to that? What I say to that, Sasha? You better get your clothes on. All right, I keep my kids busy. They tired of that. They be at the school all the time. I can't even be mad at her. And family, I want to thank each and every last one of you for taking the time for tuning in. Ooh, God damn, this cut hurt. Trying to wash the glass. All right. Demetrius Miller asks on a question about Walifard Muhammad. I don't. I know who he is, but I haven't done the research because the Nation of Islam has never really been a focus. Malcolm's speech inspired me, but I went in a different direction. I ain't gonna say immediately, but I spent more time studying African, some African history and African folk tales and myths and stuff like that, that I never really got into it. But I do understand. See, because what a lot of people get upset about, as far as that aspect, is that they don't realize that all religions are based on myths. Now, not saying that Wallace Farr Muhammad was a myth, but the information and the way that he was brought and the way that they talk about him is in a mythic proportion. It's mythical in how they talk about him. You don't have a religion if you don't have a mythic experience. And a lot of people don't put this together because, see, and this is where people go wrong. Other people's religions are myths. Yours is the only real religion. And that's where people get fucked up at. Because they, like, for example, you know what I'm saying? You'll have a Christian say that, Muhammad did some impossible shit. That's not real. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about fairy tales and they're having a conversation and as if it's reasonable that a motherfucker walked on water, raised the dead, and was resurrected in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody in Islam would do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? As if all the shit that we say about Muhammad was practical. No, it's mythical. And you don't have a faith, you don't have a religion without a mythical proportion. Even basic spirituality, there has to be a lot of people go to spirituality because they're looking for reality, looking for quote unquote reality. But even when you have spiritual experiences, and check this out, my brother Demetrius, even when you have a spiritual experience, it's at a mythic proportion. In many cases, you have to narrow it down so that people can understand the experience that you had. You understand what I'm saying? So we rob ourselves by being prejudiced or prejudging other people's stories and other people's faith. When I listen to what the Nation of Islam is saying, I'm listening to it as if I'm listening to, I understand myth. So I understand the importance of myth in all things that we do. I'm not going to get up here and argue with you about the date and time of Jesus' birth or the date and time of Muhammad's birth or the date and time or whether or not Wallace Ford Muhammad, WWF Muhammad was who they say he was. I'm not getting into that shit because I understand the importance and the power of myth. Religions started, see, and this is what a lot of people, religions started as mystery cults. There is no religion without mystery, without mysticism, without mythic proportions, without mythic things going on, without legendary things happening. There is none. And if I'm wrong, please, somebody please out there, just slam me with the information, right? Because we could go from Missouri, we go through any religious tradition you want to. We could talk about, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember some people in the Afrocentric community would come up to me because I would mention Jesus when I'm talking, right? And they say, I don't want to hear that Jesus shit. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? We talking about here rule. I said, well, stop. Nigga, you honestly believe that there was a nigga walking around here with a hawk head? Get the fuck up out my face. You don't understand shit. Back up off me. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me that you don't want my grandparents to talk about Jesus, but yet you want to talk about Heru, who is symbolized as a man with a hawk head? Come on now. Come on, homie. Asar rose and, you know what I'm saying? Asar was dead when he had a son. Wait, that's mythical. That's some mythical shit happening. Matter of fact, they put his body back together so that come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So people get caught up in the wrong things. We want to discuss the when rather than the why. You know what I'm saying? Because I could prove the when. I could show you the facts and shit. And when you start dealing with people that's just totally on, especially when it comes to spirituality, and they just totally on the facts and proving shit, they don't know shit. Oh, my fault, and I will say they're knowledgeable, right? They you know what I'm saying? They got a great memory bank. But they really don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all be running into these hustlers. These motherfuckers can break down all this shit, you know what I'm saying? As if it's factual. We talking about a man walking on water. We talking, you know what I'm saying? We come on, man. Come on. So I'm able to listen to him because I understand power of myth. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Or at least I'm grasping an understanding of it because I still got a long way to go myself. But I understand the importance of myth. I'm sorry. Somebody else is on the line. And done ran my damn mouth. Go ahead. Who this?
Yeah, what up? It's Clayton.
What's going on?
I'm trying to turn this, hold on.
I ain't never been called on my own show and been put on hold. I am insulted. Why would he call my show and put me on hold?
My bad. Nah, because I was watching it on Facebook and I had both of them playing and I knew it would sound all crazy on your end.
All right, no, I'll just mess with you. Go ahead, man. What's going on?
I was trying to figure out how to turn one of them off. Yeah.
So what's going on?
Not much. I was just sitting back listening on Facebook. Like, yeah, I just wanted to get a better seat.
Oh yeah, I mean, because I was about to get off, man, but because Brother Demetrius Miller asked about Malcolm's and Elijah's relationship, just and he wasn't not a question, just more he wanted how I saw it, and then also he brought up my thoughts on Wallace Fard Muhammad, and like I said, because coming from what we try to do with Gye-Nyame is that one of the things, I used to tell people, I said, listen, if you want to deal with Gye-Nyame and you're a Christian, we're going to make you a better Christian. If you're Muslim, we're going to make you a better Muslim, because just like this first story I told y'all, uh, with the glass breaking, with the mirror breaking, and everybody grabbing a piece of the mirror and talking about they had truth and walking off in their own direction and forming their own civilization. As Gye-Nyame, it's our responsibility in many cases to try to help people put the original mirror back together. So I'm not here to argue faith with you. I'm not here to argue what you believe. I'm not here to argue historical fact with you, because I understand we are mythical people. So actually, anybody that's caught up in a time perspective in a lot of cases is lost as fuck. You just lost. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? When you get
It's almost like,
go ahead.
it's almost like when you're talking about the whole mythical, the religious mythological tradition. It's almost like the anime world, or like the superhero world.
It
It's like
is.
so many overlapping stories. Then you come to realize that Spider-Man and Batman, on some level, it was written so that they live in the same dimension, or you know what I mean? Like
Right.
they live simultaneously. You
Right.
know what I mean? They live parallel, or like they wrote those stories so that they play into each other on some way. They give them like little exit ramps. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Same with the religious story, like King Darius. Like I'm pretty sure he was a actual figure, actual person that actually lived, the Persian king.
Oh, he was. Darius is
He
Darius. Yeah, he was
he had visions of Jesus in the Bible,
in the Bible. Yeah, right.
but he was also a what is that? Oh, what is that religion?
Zoroaster.
Yeah, that. So yeah, that. Yep.
But he
I
might
had a
exist.
dream, man. Like I remember, like a couple months earlier this year, I had a dream. I woke up out of my dream, and the first word out of my mouth was Zoroaster. And I didn't even. It wasn't like I planned it. I just remember I just jumped up, and I was like Zoroaster. And then I just hopped out of my bed, and I had this book, and I started reading it, and it just gave me insight into like my current situation. I ain't no Zoroaster,
Right.
or whatever.
But
You
you
know what
can
I mean?
learn.
But
You can
it's like,
learn from that wisdom. I mean, it's wisdom. It's wisdom in all those books, man. You'd be a fool to walk past it and not pick up, not glean something for your life. You know. So
you sound a little stuffy, big brother. You all right?
yeah, man, I'm stuffy as hell, bro. I'm sitting up here. I'm not, it ain't slowing me down, but yeah, it's coming out. Started my cold
Okay.
showers regimen and shit, and of course drinking all this ambrosia. Shit's coming out. It goes in.
Word.
It got to come out. Miss Navita says, asks Quasi, are you coming today?
Ask me, am I coming today?
Yes, Miss Navita asks, are you coming today?
Coming to what? I got a
Warrior
thing with
training.
Miss Tiandra today.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I'm actually getting ready for that. What y'all got going on?
we got the warrior training at 2 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah. This is actually the last one. It was a 3-part, like, developmental series that Miss Tiandra put together. This is the third one, and it's
Okay.
been on Saturdays, so my Saturdays will be free
I could dig it.
more
All right.
consistently after today.
Man, but hey, so family, I want to thank everybody. Because I gotta get up. I gotta get. Uh, I'm bumming rides right now, so I'm gonna get me a ride. I ain't gonna even call it bumming. My ancestors provide, family provide. It's beautiful, man. And it's like I just reach out and people respond. It's like so, and I'm gonna make it an adventure for my kids today. So, um, family, I'm about to get up because I got to get the girls ready. I gotta get myself ready. But yo, of course, you got anything you want? Because I know there's something else on your mind that you wanted to share, man. Go on, get it off, man. Get it off your chest, man. Come on.
Nah, I mean, just.
Speak now, forever hold your peace, Darky. Come on.
Well, if anything, man, I say meditation, man.
Oh hell
That's
yeah.
that's been the theme of my life for the past couple months.
Now
Well,
you
one of the major things of my experience has been meditation.
now the people don't realize that I'm kind of tricking them because I say take your breath. Drink your water. You know what I'm saying? Breathing. You know what I'm saying? That's meditation. That's meditation because a lot of people get spooked out when you talk about meditation. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I mean, you got to get them there how you get them there. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, breathe. Well, go ahead.
You know what? I think that I'm starting to think that people. It's like that poem, or I can't. I think it might have been. Man, my mind ain't working this morning. There was a poem that it said it was something about fear, and it said that people use fear basically to avoid their own greatness, more or less. Was
Yeah.
it Maya Angelou?
I don't know who said that, but that's a good ass point. Motherfuckers will
I,
use fear to avoid. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that because you know, and you know, and they rationalize that shit too. Yeah, hey. So yeah, but you know,
you know what I
because
mean?
Quasi dropped a bomb on here. Let me go and put that on here. He might have blew up some of y'all old paradigms, but let's go and drop that bomb. Meditation is the key. Some of y'all spend so much time in some of these books that you have lost your goddamn mind. Go inside and breathe and meditate and find it so that you can experience your own myth, so that you can see, like, damn. See, because in all myths, and this is the secret, in all myths, there's an underlying method to the madness. And when you're able to see the method, the underlying piece in there, and pull it out, you'll be able to look at anybody's myth and be like, oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful.
You know, I always think about G. Like it's. I kind of gauge myself about how effective or how much I'm being impacted by my meditation. When I think about how in G, when he met the Phoenix and
Mm,
then he came back, he was super sensitive. Like he had to go. He had to go. He came back. He's like, hold on, this is too much. I gotta,
gotta slow
I gotta
down.
go chill for a minute and like
Right,
let this kind of slowly come back to me because I'm so used to being with God. Now I'm back here with men that don't realize that they God. You know what I mean?
right.
I done got in touch with the God of myself, and now I'm living with people that are convinced that they devils. You know what I mean?
Wow. And for those that don't know, he's talking about the Tales of G, and that's one of that is our mythical experience for Gye-Nyame Journey. That's the mythical story about the foundation of our organization. I mean, because I mean, we just don't be talking this shit. We be living this shit. We be rocking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing, right? But yo, family, I'm about to get up. My daughter's sitting over here. She mad or something. I don't know. Real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Like I said, family, I need y'all to donate to the Kwanzaa piece. www.columbuskwanzaa365.com. It's on all my timelines. Go donate. You know what I'm saying? Those that want to help me put up the ancestor list on there, because like I said, I'm going for 2 pages. Going for 2 pages. I want 2 full pages. That's $200. I got 100. I don't know how much y'all got. I got 100. Right? Quasi, I mean, not Quasi, but Brother Kwame. See, I get the names mixed up because they all start with K's. I'm a Kwame now. We got Quasi on the line. Kwame pledged $30 already. So I'm looking for the other 70 so that we can have the 2 pages for the Daily Toaster. Because I'm not playing this year. I think next year about this time we should have between 1,500 and 5,000 people on on not necessarily calling in and shit, because that'd be confusing as fuck. But on our Facebook page, on Gye-Nyame Journey, and people far as the um, um, dealing with the toast.
Followers,
You say who?
followers,
Well, not well. I don't call them followers because I don't got no followers. We got family and shit. You know what I'm
right?
saying? But people that are either um, checking in on the Daily Toast, adding family members to the Daily Toast, because eventually what's going to happen with the Daily Toast is that I'm going to have to cut all this talking and do other shows, that have conversation, because there will be so many names that it's going to take me about 15 to 30 minutes just to get through the damn name. So I'm going to have to get on, I'm going to do the water song, and I'm going to have to jump straight into doing the damn toast. And that is the goal. The goal is to have the ancestors to have their own show. And it be all names. Motherfuckers be waiting 30 minutes to hear, there you go. I told you I put grandma on there. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want people to be. There you go. You know what I'm saying? People reading and we got so many names that we just have to do a specific show just so that we can celebrate our ancestors. Because family, I'm telling y'all, when we put our ancestors together, we are creating a tribe. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if y'all know this, but really the thing that holds tribe together is the ancestral spirits. Oh, but y'all ain't know that, right? Actually, your religions, believe it or not, are tribes. I'm just saying. Check it out. Read it for yourself. They all come from tribes. You know what I'm saying? And those tribes decided, look, we ain't going to stay small no more. We're going to start proselytizing. We don't proselytize in Gye-Nyame. So, all right, family, I'm up. Quasi, I want to thank you for calling in. Sister Namita, I want to thank you for calling in. I got to go. I got to use the bathroom. I got this ginger burning up my stomach. I got the lemons and the limes in me. Hopefully, I get some of this mucus up out of me. But Quasi, you can have the last word, my friend.
Oh man, that's such an honor. I don't even know what to say, man. Blessings to everybody, man. Don't forget to say thank you. That's the most important thing to me too. Like alongside meditation is giving thanks.
All right. So, all right, family, you heard it. Don't forget to say thank you. And we are out. Peace, family.
Peace.
Finally.
Ooh, Sasha, you's a hater.